Here. You know, my friend Ed Joson has put a tall order for me. He wants me to get this done and get it to him for Christmas, so I'm kind of working overtime here, burning my drawings in there. This is his walking stick, and as you can see, it's made in Michigan, and on the other side it says made by Dennis LeBlanc, steady plotter. Anyway, you know, Ed's a sailor like myself, and us sailors, we tend to have quite a few stories. One of which is when we cross the equator, we get initiated to become a shellback. But before that day, we have what we call Pollywog Day. Before you become a shellback, you are a pollywog. Well, let me tell you, folks, I clearly remember, just like it was yesterday, when the commanding officer was trying to get into the galley, which is the ship's kitchen, and I was holding guard for the pollywogs. And behind my back, I had a can of shaving cream. And I said, "Sir, with all due respect, sir, this, I declare, pollywog territory. You are not allowed in here." The commanding officer defied my instruction, and he took 2 steps into the galley. And I said, "I repeat, sir, with all due respect, this is pollywog country. Do not enter, or enter at your own risk." Never have I talked to a commanding officer before like that. That day I did. I pulled my shaving cream out from behind my back, and I gave him a good dose. He backed off real quickly. And from that day on, the captain remembered me as the shaving cream pollywog in the galley. I had another incident with the executive officer. The executive officer tended to leave his combination cap wherever he pleased. Well, this one day, he left it close to the galley. Guess what? The combination cap grew legs and ended up in the reefer. And for you guys who aren't sailors, the reefer, no, it's not marijuana. It's short word for refrigerator. I hid the executive officer's hat in the reefer decks. He never knew it was me, thank God. But after Shellback Day initiation, I made sure he got his hat back. It magically appeared in his stateroom one day. No one ever told him what really happened to his hat. But you know, we had a lot of fun going through the initiation. It was the first and last time I ever ate green jello for breakfast with sardines embedded in it. I have to admit, it was kind of tasty. Most people don't like fish, especially in the morning. Yeah, I could take it. The fun part was we couldn't even sit at a table to eat it. We were on our knees on the deck, and we had to crawl wherever we went because we were lowly pollywogs. And they had to feed us our royal breakfast. And I'll always remember that morning because I was next to the ice machine and everyone was on the floor. All the pollywogs were on the floor eating their royal breakfast. And they made sure we ate it. Well, the guy that was closest to me, guarding me, making sure I was eating my breakfast, wasn't watching me very closely. As soon as he turned his head, I grabbed what was left of my breakfast and I threw it under the ice machine. And that is how I completed my royal breakfast. The initiation was quite challenging. That is another story. Anyhow, you probably went through all of this before, and you know, I'm glad to say I'm a royal salty shellback. Crossed the equator twice. Once as a pollywog, once as a shellback. And it was a memorable time. Joson, I hope you enjoy your stick. You got honor. You got courage. You got your brotherhood medallion here. You've got your chief's anchor here. And you got commitment. Ed Joson. Anyway, take it easy, Ed. You'll get your stick soon. Bye. Signing off, Steady Plotter out. Steady Plotter here. I am just starting to do the final stage in Ed Joson's walking stick. Beautiful stick. It's different from mine. We discussed what we were going to put on it and everything, and I got everything done, Ed. I hope this meets your completely to your satisfaction. It's been a lot of fun. Easier in some ways, harder in others. When you're making your own walking stick, you can be harder on yourself and more critical. But when you're making it for someone else, you have a different set of standards to go by. And you might tolerate some stuff with your stick, but when you're doing somebody else's stick, you don't want to mess it up. Well, Ed, your stick is almost done. I will probably put it in the mail. Today is December 13th. I'll probably send it UPS probably Tuesday, which means you might get it by Saturday. Let me give you a view at what you're looking at. Ed Joson, see the name? It worked beautifully. Well, listen, I'm going to sign off. I just wanted to have a short video here to show Ed that his stick is coming along. Here you go, Ed. 52 inches. Got your medal, your brother's medal, your handle, your anchor, honor, courage. And on the back, top. Whoa, slipped. Commitment. See that? And on the bottom, made in Michigan. Got a little Ancient Sons and made by me. All right, signing off. Take care. Steady Plotter out.